Hello and welcome to the Craftsman Truck Series. We are here at Darlington this week, just like the Gen 4 cars, and just like some real life racing that's coming up, which is good news because I really like Darlington, and I'm looking forward to this one as well. We've got ourselves a 3.4K strength of field, so pretty solid here as the number 5 truck, as we're just about ready to jump into qualifying. Um, Always really enjoy Darlington, and I really enjoy how the truck drives here as well. And we've got the normal OSR setups that I use, and I do want to reiterate, as I've said a couple times before, but these setups unfortunately are no longer free. But because I've talked to the guy who runs OSR and stuff, he lets me have access to it, so I'm not sponsored or anything, and I wanted to just make that clear, because I used to say in the past that, oh, the setups are free, and all that stuff. Unfortunately not the case anymore. I only have access because the owner of it's a really cool guy, and allowed me to have access to it, so just wanted to make sure all of that was very clear and out in the open, especially since I said things to the contrary in the past. But we are running with the Q setup right now and getting a run to the line. I've noticed that you got a little bit more grip on the second lap, but you can almost use the little bit of slidiness to your advantage on the opening lap, at least in the conditions that we're in. Ooh, a little slidey. The conditions that were in the practice I was in. Ooh, a little bit tighter in 3 and 4. I think I overdrove that a little bit and probably lost some speed. But hopefully that'll be decent enough. 29.7. Right there. We'll see what we can do in lap 2. Where we, again, got a little bit more grip. Maybe we can do something with it. I definitely feel like I can get a better exit right here. We'll do session optimal. Take a look at how that's looking. And not to overdrive 3 and 4 this time, get a little bit better of a cut down. And pretty much just breaking even there. So 29.7 is what we're going to end up with. I think that should be fine for a somewhat decent starting spot, I hope. But it is a very strong field, so we could drop a couple spots. And track position, probably going to be pretty important here at Darlington. Always really tough to make a pass, and you lose a lot of time when you're side by side, so it's definitely looking like on that first lap, overdriving 3 and 4 lost me a lot of time on the exit, judging by the session optimal right there. So that's probably where I lost to, for example, the pole sitter, although I don't know if I had anything for a 6, a lower 6 at that. Do a practice pit in here. I like doing the more direct approach. Some people like staying on the banking for a little bit longer and then cutting down, but I've always found I'm more consistent just cutting down from the back stretch like that. Don't know which way's faster, but this is the one that feels more comfortable for me, driving right over those logos and stuff. So that's what I'm going to do, I guess. Right now, holding on to P2. Kind of hoping I don't have to start P2. I can get to the inside, but we'll see what happens. I'm really hoping I don't end up side by side through the first couple of corners anyway. Not really something I want to be tempting fate with here at Darlington, but is what it is. Going through here to grab race setup. Make sure I got the right one. The K5 Championship. Those old setups do not fit the official whatever they requirements are or whatever. It does not pass tech. Believe me, I've tried. But don't want to delete those either because well, they're really good setups. Oh, dang, we just lost a couple of spots. We went from 2nd to 4th. Wow, 29.3. That's crazy. Look at that. 7.4 K.
Okay, Colton. Your engine temperatures are
iRating setting that lap. Let's take a look at what that looks like. I'm sure it's not going to look like Doesn't look too different from the from this view. Probably gonna look like the same line. Probably just carrying a lot more speed through the corners. I bet he gains a lot through 3 and 4. Does he take a lower entry? He does. I did not take that lower entry. In fact, he keeps it on the low side, so that might be the way to go if I try that again. Interesting. Alright, good to know. So starting P4, I like that more than P2 at least. And we got about 15 seconds to go. The number 1 not putting in another lap. Okay, we're back to P5. I think I would rather be on the inside, so that's good. Couple spots taken right at the end there. Qualifying temp 105. Let's see how it changes for the race. Maybe get a little bit of an idea of what the track might feel like. Slight bit hotter. Okay, good to know. And obviously we're not going to be pushing quite as hard for the race. Big part of Darlington is saving your tires, which means being smooth and consistent. I guess that's just what we're going to try to do. Very aesthetically pleasing qualifying time for the 8 there. 30 even. 30.000. That's pretty cool. I'm easily amused. Anyway, got 85 laps coming up here. Oops. Get session last lap ready. 58 or so laps for the fuel. These races can go green. I say it every time we're at Darlington, but these races can go pretty long, green flag run wise. So I will be expecting or being ready for a green flag pit stop should it come to that. So I think we'll adjust to how my car's running long run, deciding when I want to pit. If I'm struggling real bad, maybe I pit closer to halfway. But if I'm feeling pretty good, maybe we go a little bit longer. We'll see how that works. And if I'm like stuck behind somebody and I can't pass them, maybe that's a chance to do a slight undercut on the guy in front of me. All that good stuff. So we'll adjust on the fly there. But I think I at least want to make it to lap 43. Don't want to go any earlier than that, probably.
4 additional sets of tires for this race.
Unless I'm really struggling, I guess. We're gonna get rolling here.
Okay, rolling starts. We need to follow car number 6 in the inside column.
Some of us. The inside lane is. Hoping we can survive this one. Usually Darlington can get spread apart decently enough
60 miles per hour.
if you can get a few laps in. But it is obviously very dangerous when everybody's 2x2 on a start or restart. So that's going to be something we have to survive. I do think I would prefer to be on the inside for that. Gonna try to be patient and not put ourselves too wide with anybody if we can avoid it, even if it means lifting off a little bit. Survive to live another lap kind of thing. Got Kyle Larson starting P6 in the Hendrick.com scheme. But it will be the number 1 out front that will be getting the launch. Here in just a moment, we will have restart zones. So everybody will be going at the same time. That's probably going to keep everybody right next to each other, unfortunately. Jumping it a little bit there. Saw lots of stabbing to the throttle before we were even going.
Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Clear high.
Okay. Able to get out from that too wide situation. Seems like you might actually wanted to be on the outside. Easing it through, trying not to use too much of that right front. So we'll fall back a position at the start, but that's okay.
P6.
Ooh, some guys in the wall already.
Right, car number 7. Their rating is 4.2.
Inside. Keep high. Clear.
Tried to get to the outside of the 2 there, but took advantage of the opportunity the 7 had to lift
The leader was just
to get around him.
30,
Get back in
36,
fix.
P5.
Did that without having too much worry.
30.45. The car in front has just posted up 30.68.
7 looks like he's struggling a little bit, maybe. Checking up into 3. Interesting. I think a lot of tire wear can come from 3 and 4, specifically putting too much throttle through the middle and exit there. That's probably where a lot of the right front damage can be done.
You've just done a 30.42.
I think you use up the right rear a lot through 1 and 2 here.
30.36. Fastest lap for Ryan, 30.30.
At least that's what I'm feeling in the truck. I could be wrong. But we got our P5 back for now.
New fastest lap for Wright, 30.27.
Not really getting spread apart like I was kind of hoping we would. They're actually pretty bunched up here from 2nd to 5th. And P6 is catching up. Ooh, he lifts up really early into 3. I thought there was just kind of an accordion thing happening before, but we got some interesting things happening up ahead. Don't want to be on the inside for 1 and 2. Not just because it's dangerous, but because I think that's not a winning move.
Alright Colton, your refuel window will open on lap 34 and it should close on lap 52.
I don't think you're gonna be able to pass down there. These guys are really fighting for 2nd. Like they're gonna wreck each other doing all that.
You've just
not
done
wanting to do.
30.81.
That's it.
Car outside. Outside, clear.
Put a little bit of a slider on him there. I'm gonna take the opportunity while I can. Felt like I was getting held up a little bit. He's probably just gonna end up passing me later when he saves his tires better, but I'm hoping that I'm gonna save the tires okay. Feels alright right now, but we'll see. Leader's got a decent gap up there, but I think he's probably managing that gap right now because he hasn't been pulling away any further, but I think that's just because he's not driving any harder than he needs to, if I had to guess. Trying to really back it down mid-late corner through 3 and 4. Keep my stuff alive. Netcode made it look like the guy hit the wall there for a second, but I don't think he really did. So we got the top 5 all pretty close to each other, discounting the leader there, who's got a little bit of a gap. 6 actually pretty close behind 5th place, but then a gap behind them. So kind of like a front 6 group or so, if you can count the leader. Truck still feels good right now. I'm not feeling any handling issues. But it's still early, of course. E4 is a great place to be in such a strong field. Definitely feeling good so far, but could it just be because I'm killing the tires? Maybe. That'll really start showing up once we start getting about 20 plus laps in, I think. It'll start really being clear if we're making mistakes. Starting to get some really good turn, actually. So I might be getting on the right rear pretty good, but I'm A-okay with that. If that's what we have to manage, I feel a little bit better about that than having to manage the right front if the truck's real tight. Just kind of riding in line right now, not fast enough to try and overtake here. Pretty equal pace with these guys in front of me, for the most part. Maybe I do want to be protecting that right rear a little bit, because I am starting to feel like I'm losing a little bit of grip. Ooh, yeah. Really turning left all of a sudden. Maybe I should have been a little bit easier on the throttle pedal early on here. Let's focus on hitting the lines. Like the two will be better on tires than me, so I'll let him go by without much issue. Once it's pretty darn clear that he is better off than I am on tires. Guy ahead, though, getting a wall a little bit. Top 5 has officially broken away, I think. Got a big gap back to 6th. Now, I did get a comment after my Gen 4 race saying I needed to be braver near the wall, so maybe that's what I need to be doing here late running the trucks as well. Maybe I need to be running closer to the wall in 3 and 4. I think I'll try that. That might be a good thing to try out here.
Take it.
Ooh, that got really loose up there. Might work for the Gen 4, but not so much for the trucks or something, or maybe I just didn't do it right. Of course, every car is going to drive different. Might not be as much of a thing in the trucks. We're going to have to let this 2 by, though, here soon. So he's definitely got more pace.
Inside. Stay high to the car on the low side. Clear inside.
Go.
P5.
Didn't think it would be my right rear I was going to have to save, but that's what's costing me some speed right now. Interestingly enough. Especially out of 2 right there. Losing a lot of speed because I can't put the foot down. We have a full 2 seconds and change back to
The next car is
6th place, though.
number 2, and their rating is 6.1.
Ooh.
You on the back now?
Everybody's in the wall ahead of us. I'll just get back to trying to run consistent laps. We'll hold on to what we can, given our current handling situation. Did not expect it to trend loose, though. Now that I know that, I can adjust how I take my approach for the second half of the race. For now, I'm going to be holding on a little bit. Four is definitely catching us, bit by bit.
Gap to Anderson in front is now 0. We're 9-1. Your last lap time was at 31.87. E5.
But, as expected, long green run so far to start this thing. If you count 23 laps a long run, which I do on iRacing for sure.
Okay, Holter, that's good consistency. Keep it up.
I imagine there's still some stuff happening back there, but maybe not bringing out yellows. Kind of liked that lower line in 3 and 4 there. Wasn't necessarily faster than last lap,
Behind is now
but it
1.17.
felt pretty good. The 4 now within 1 second of us.
Campbell is pitting from P21. We should come out just
Someone
in front
pitting
of you.
already. It's way early for that. For me, they might have damage or something that happened to them. Like I said, I don't want to pit until at least 43. The way things are going right now, it feels like I'm falling off. Probably going to pit around 43 at this rate. Now things are starting to spread out like I expected them to here at Darlington, after we were pretty packed up earlier.
Thank you, Shane.
Yes, sir. Thanks, sir.
Drifting had a 2, as is how Darlington works most of the time.
The gap behind is now 0.52.
The 4 truck's coming fast, so once he gets here, I'm just going to try to get him by me quickly and efficiently. No use trying to fight that off. I couldn't if I tried, or wanted to. There's our first Darlington stripe of the day. Got it pretty good there. Very scaring the pants off the guy behind me. We'll let him go on the back stretch here,
0.18.
probably.
Car inside. Still there, hold your line. Clear.
Go. Mostly harmless there. And we got about 1.8 seconds back to 7th.
6th place. And last lap was at 32.42.
Top 10 in a field this strong, I think, would still be a plenty good finish for me. 5 truck, but still in a competitive enough field, I think top 10's fine.
Okay, Coulter. Pit window open. When we exit the pits, we should be in position 19. Ahead of Navarro.
I actually have that guy that pit earlier coming up real fast, so hopefully he'll catch me at a good spot.
2.7.
He can get around easily. Be very interesting if he's trying a two-stop strategy or something crazy. I don't think that would work, but I guess you never know until you try.
Used
Inside.
half your fuel.
Goes below us.
Clear inside.
Let's keep high. Didn't really lose much of anything there, so that's good.
Ahead is increasing. It's now 0.89.
Really not wanting to grip up in 1 and 2 anymore, or at least on the entry of 1. Sliding up a lot.
Dude, go above me. What's wrong with you?
The Ford did not like that, I guess. Sounds like he expected him to go on the high side, and the lap car did not want to do that. I nearly KO'd the turn 2 wall right there, getting loose. Thing's definitely a handful at this point. Next run I'm going to be much more careful with that right rear.
The gap behind is now 1.30. Good consistency.
I'm sure the right front's not great either, but it does feel like it's more on the right rear, so...
I mean, I'm sorry, but you gotta do something.
Uh-oh, something happened.
Yeah, like, you could wait until the straight where I was going to get out of the way.
I mean, you're definitely below NASCAR minimum pace.
We got some disagreements going on here all of a sudden.
You guys gonna
Todd out here.
The lap time was at 32.47.
Darlington's always super tough to get around, guys, even if they're on different tires and lap traffic. Just a really tough place to be side by side in any situation. That guy's pitting right there.
Cole is pitting from P18.
That's
I think he'll come out a little way behind you.
The 11 is catching us, but not nearly as fast as the other guy was earlier.
Okay, Colton, the next car is 4 laps behind.
Big gap behind him, so we're at least going to be able to stay in the top 7 before pit stops, it looks like. See if we can hold on to P6. Pressure the wall there. I decided to copy him, I guess.
Your lap time was 32.34.
Getting closer to pit time. Not quite there yet.
The gap to
Getting close.
Ryan behind is now 0.94.
I don't know if you know this, but common sense would tell you to go to the top.
You've just done a 32.33.
Starting to wonder if I should stay out longer though, because we're getting a lot of dangerous situations here with different tires. Could end up causing a yellow. I don't know if I want to play that game where I'm just hoping for a yellow. That never seems to work out for me. So I think we'll stick to our lap 43 plan.
Lap times are pretty consistent.
Thank you.
Got it, Jay. The gap to Ryan behind is now.
Wonder if we're going to see other guys around us start pitting here soon. If anyone's going to try to undercut or anything. I don't know what the winning strategy is. I haven't watched any other races of this combo this week or anything. Get an idea. Maybe that guy that pit on lap 25 will be the genius who gets it done with the 2-stop. That'd be pretty crazy. Maintaining that gap to the 11 behind us, so we might be able to hold on to this. P6 that we have at the moment. A little bit of a wall touch, not big enough to even get a 0x though.
You've just done a 32.46. Gap to Ryan behind is now 0.87.
Feels kind of like the tires are plateauing though. That makes me wonder if long run's going to be a good idea. Makes me a little bit nervous. Maybe we go long run. 'Cause we're getting a lot of green all of a sudden in our session last lap. Holding on to it there.
Coming up on halfway here.
Alright, well, we just passed lap 43. I think I'm going to adjust a little bit here on the fly.
We estimate 17 laps remaining on this tank.
Starting to think that long run might be a good idea,
32.40.
since the tires are plateauing so much. I mean, look at that. We're nearly half a tenth faster this lap compared to last. Okay, don't do that though. That was really bad. It just did not turn.
Car rejoining.
Did we get damage?
The car looks fine.
No,
damage
that's
to
lucky.
report.
Lap was at 32.44.
Don't do that anymore.
Car inside. Clear.
We'll get the bottom open for these fresh tires.
1.31.
Car inside.
Is Anderson, car number 2. Their
Clear
rating
inside.
is 6.1.
Car inside. Stay high, there's a car on the low side. Clear inside.
Maybe we do pit, because now we're going to have to let all these guys go, and that's going to lose us a bunch of time. No one coming up right now, so we'll go a little bit longer.
The car ahead is 2 laps behind.
Hold it together now. Couple of messy laps there. Alright, stay out of the wall. We got another guy pitting, that's the 2.
You're back in fifth.
5.
How much longer do we go?
Next car is Brady, car number 4.
I mean, I'm still seeing a lot of green right there.
Fresh tires does not make you try and tire wash them.
Guy behind pitting, okay. How much laps of fuel do we have? We got another 14 laps. Don't think we want to take all that.
The gap ahead is now 4.0 seconds. That lap was at 32.
It would be nice to just go hard the last section of the race. See how fast we can go. Not have to worry about the tires so much. If we have a short enough run, we could probably get away with that. Although I do remember the tires starting to go away just before 20 laps or so.
Car in front is 2 laps behind.
We're going to have more than that for the final run, so maybe not a good idea to do that.
Your last lap time was at 32.48.
This lap, Jay. This lap.
The gap to Brady ahead is now 4.2.
Still seeing green, so I'm still good to go, I guess.
You are the biggest idiot in here.
Oh my gosh. Harsh words being said.
Yeah, all you lappers need to figure something out. The reason y'all are 18th, 19th, and 20th.
Where you running, big guy?
Where am I running? I don't know. Go to the scoreboard, brother. 3 laps ahead of me.
Somebody, one of the guys in front of us having issues with lap cars, maybe.
3 lappers now that I'm running a line, and instead of driving around me, they run into me and then drive around me. That is very smart.
Sounds to me like you might need to get the hell out of the way.
I don't like. What is your guys' plan with hitting for fresh tires so early?
Certainly interesting. Nobody's friends in this race.
Inside. Clear inside.
Appreciate that guy for making that so easy. That was
I mean, what's your plan?
a good way to do
You're
that.
kicking your ass by 5 seconds. I believe I'd do something different than you guys. But that's just me.
Listen, I wouldn't be, like, I bitched about the first guy, but I'm extra bitching just because it's been 3 people. You feel me? It's just like, I question, like, mindset.
Inside. Clear.
Okay, get
Wait,
the 2
so-
bias.
You guys have a plan?
No issue there.
Well, it looks like to me everybody's gonna do what the fucking leaders do.
Alright, Colton, the next car is a lap behind. Duke is pitting from position 9. You think he'll be close in front of you when he
But
exits?
we ended up going long here. I did not expect to be the one doing that, but I mean,
James, car number 3.
if our tires aren't falling off anymore and we're hitting green laps,
You're back in 4th position.
we can just take it to the end on our freshest tires. I don't really see why we wouldn't.
Thank you.
I'm sure I'll find out how wrong I am when I fall back to 98th place, but
The gap to P3 ahead is now 4.3. The car in front of us is now
I
red.
almost feel like we're getting faster. I mean, look at this. Every lap I've got green times. It's kind of bizarre.
Oh, yeah, that's your thing.
I did say that the strategy was going to evolve as things went on, and that's what we're going to do here. Look at that. Green again. 6 laps more on fuel. I might just take it to the end of the fuel run.
Car inside.
He's going to pass me in turn 2. Bad place to catch somebody. We figured it out.
Okay, Colton, the next car is 1 lap behind.
Alright, we might pit in this lap because we got another lap truck coming up. So we would have to let go.
Now in 3rd.
You've got about
You've
4
got about
laps
5 laps of fuel left.
P3. The gap in front is now 10 seconds.
Alright, pitting in here.
You'll need to take care of your tyres.
Oh, just in time, apparently.
Pit lane speed limit
There we
is
go, 45.
miles per hour. We'll fuel you to the end of the race.
We'll just take as much
Clear
fuel as we
track on
need.
exit. On exit, we should be in position 10. A few seconds
Take
ahead
our
of
Go high on
tires.
pitting.
Alright, we'll see how this works out for us. We're going to be pretty far back, but we're going to have some fast
I bet
laps.
The
more.
leader's pitting now.
Leader just now pitting, so they
5,
were on the same kind of strategy.
3, 2, 1. Right here.
4840. Interesting.
front
Okay.
right, 46%.
Definitely on that right rear, kind of how I expected.
That's it, go.
There's traffic
Sorry about
behind.
that. I was
Take
in
care,
the road
rejoin.
low, but I didn't know he was.
You're good, buddy. No problem.
Ryan, car number 19 is leading the race.
Car outside. Outside is clear.
Picking up both lanes. Figure it out though.
Inside. Still there, inside. Clear inside.
12.
Alright, now we got to be careful getting through these older tires. That's going to be big.
Car in front of us is Sam, car number 18. Their rating is 2.3.
Inside. Stay high, there's a car on the low side. Clear.
Just pay attention to what they're going to give us and
You're in the top 10.
take it without wasting too much time, hopefully.
Okay, Walter, the next car is Johnson, car number 10. And their rating is 3.6.
Coming up on the 10 truck here.
Fastest lap for Navarro, 29.93.
Outside. Keep low.
Back out for us. Appreciate him for that. Oh, the 4 out of the race. He was in front of us. I heard something happen. I didn't know it took him out though. That sucks.
Car ahead is Watkins.
Not for our finishing position, it doesn't.
Their rating is 3.1.
We'll find out if our strategy is the part that sucks, but right now we're P8, I think.
7th position. That was
7th, actually.
30.
There's that guy on pit road. Didn't update yet. We are in 7th right now. Looking pretty good for the top 5. I'm just going to drive hard, and if it gets on the right front more, that's fine.
Okay, Colton, you're reeling V6.
Because I need to leave it out a little bit more anyway.
6.2.
Car outside. Keep low.
Hey, Jules, you're gonna run the bottom,
Clear.
dude. Don't put me in the fence. I saw you coming.
Really? Because you turned down on me, so either you didn't see me coming, or you spotted me
car
from
is
the tires,
right.
or you said
Car
I
number
might do
7.
better. I don't know what to
Rating
tell you.
is 4.2.
Oh, I'm sorry. I came through you from a lap ahead of you.
Clear
Guy
up top.
backing out for us.
Where were you running before pit stop? 35 seconds back to me.
Go ahead, Andrew.
I believe where that puts us in the top 5 then.
Car in front is 1 lap behind.
Not sure how much more we'll be able to get, but I do think going long was a good idea. Just looking at how much pace we have right now.
You're back in fifth.
Gap to right behind is increasing. It's now 1.20. That was at 30.41.
2 out in the lead. You know, we are 13 seconds behind the guy that was behind us, though, so maybe it's all relative. Maybe I didn't pick the right strategy. I guess I should be looking at the guys that were around us. We are 13 seconds back of the 11.
That lap time was 30.37.
Still a lot of time left to go, though.
Making sure. True.
Yes, sir, bud.
Drop
Like
is
hitting
pitting
right
from
there.
position
Interesting.
19. Should come out close in front of you.
There's the gap to the 11 right there.
Hang on, or-
Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. That was really bad.
Hits the wall in front of us.
Car outside. Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Clear outside.
Cost us a little bit of time. It's okay. We will survive.
Alright, Colton, the next car is one lap behind. Gap to right behind us now, 1.0 seconds.
See how much time that ended up costing us last lap. 3 tenths, 4 tenths, 5. Pretty much
Got him.
half a second.
Bigelow Andrew.
You gotta pick a lane, bro.
The car in front of us is now Ryan, car number 11. Their rating is 3.3.
If he wants to pass, he can go low.
E5.
Car inside. Stay high. There's a car on the low side. Clear.
Fortunately, I don't think we're going to catch that 11, so maybe we did go a little bit too long in the end.
Okay, Colton, the next car is a lap behind.
But top 5 is not bad at all. Nine's coming up on us. We'll be able to let him go once we get to the back stretch. He's not quite here yet. Bet he'll have a lot more grip once we get to 3 and 4 though.
The gap to Johnson behind is now 7.0.
Or not, I guess. I guess he's only got 4 lap pressure tires. But not a crazy difference there. Hopefully we'll still be able to navigate it well enough. We are gaining on the 11, I just don't think it's enough for how many laps that are left.
Okay, Colton.
I don't think the 9 has enough tire to overtake me. We're just going to keep running our laps. It's getting runs, but I just don't feel like it's enough that's going to make them fly past us or anything.
31.16.
Kind of an awkward situation right there.
Consistent.
Sorry about that, Matthew.
You're good, Shane.
Don't have anyone coming up on us on fresher tires. I don't think
Get to go.
there
Over on the
would be possible to have guys with too much fresher tires because we went so long on the fuel.
Inside.
And he's gonna go around to the inside.
Still there at the bottom. Still inside.
There's some time there.
In front is now 5.7 seconds.
So you're right here, or...
Let's
okay.
hope he goes. He should.
Yeah, no, sorry. I
Okay, yeah, he's
didn't
fine.
have a good enough run yet.
Finally, he got to a point where he was able to get around.
All yours, baby. Appreciate it.
Stinks to lose that time, though. That could be the difference, you know. I mean, there again, you see 2/10 on last lap right now. Not nearly as bad, but still, 2/10 is 2/10. Truck's feeling tighter now, the way I've been driving it.
What are
That
you
was
doing?
31.48.
I'm moving out of your way, you stupid son of a bitch.
You're reeling. Brian.
Don't run the
Gap
8-footer
is
to come up the
0.8.
racetrack.
But don't pass on the fucking outside of one.
You do not have any idea of what you're doing on a racetrack.
Is that what you like say in your sleep?
No, this is what I say to all you people that can't drive.
That's funny. You ought to look me up.
Your lap
Guys
time
being
was
really awful to each other.
To look you up. Sorry to tell you.
This is a place I try to have a little empathy because I know it's really hard to get around, guys.
Sorry, 6th place can't hear you from 13th, bud.
Really, because I literally sat on pit road and still yarded you.
Okay, Colton.
You're
The
fine
next
with that.
car is
Alright.
1 lap behind.
I ain't got a clue what I'm doing, but... Man,
You've got 5 laps to go.
go.
We are where we expected to be.
Sounds like a skill issue, bud. I didn't speed, not up.
And this guy's arguing
Why are you
while...
running before pit stop?
Inside people,
Outside.
inside
Caught him at the
people.
worst time there.
Clear high.
That did not make
Nothing he could really do about that.
What? Did you?
Bad.
What?
Entering the pits. He's
Bad
in
luck
the
for
pits.
us.
Sure you want to be there,
He'll
bro?
come out just in front.
I
Car in front of us is 3 laps behind.
You can bitch with those
Just
guys,
down
too.
32.15.
Thanks for the iRacing, bud.
You're welcome. You'll lose it all next week.
Car inside.
There's some guys really off the pace here.
Hashtag bet.
Stay high. Clear inside.
The gap in front is now
Yeah, no way you just said
1.5.
hashtag in 2025.
Hashtag 2026.
The car in front is a lap behind.
We're only 4 seconds behind the next guy up, but we only got 3 laps left, so we're not catching him.
Right here,
Unless
Cole.
something happens. I think I see him up there,
2
though.
laps to go.
He's
2
side
to
by
go.
side with the lap car. That might help us. Nice. He's got too much of a gap. But P5 looking pretty good right now.
2 laps remaining.
It's been green all the way, which is awesome. Part of what makes Darlington so much fun on iRacing.
45.
The gap
Bad
to
thing
Brian
down.
ahead is now 4.0.
Guess maybe I could have pit a little bit sooner.
White flag this time.
Maybe that would have helped us get 4th place, but
White flag.
then
All
again, our
to go.
tires wouldn't
Last
have
lap
been
was
quite
at
as good
31.84.
compared to him, so might not have caught him anyway. Tough to say.
You got about 5 laps of fuel left.
We'll come around 3 and 4 one last time. Get ourselves a top
You're
5
right,
at
I'm not very
Darlington
good at the game.
in the
But I
Craftsman
was
Truck
fucking really
Series.
good in real
All right,
life,
good stuff. Number
Down
5.
low, going up there.
5th place.
P5. And
Can't
there's
ask
the
for much
finish.
more than that.
Good result, mate. Well
Ticket
done.
flag, ticket flag.
Good race, good win.
Great job. You did really well.
All right, pull it over.
Julian's a legend in his own mind.
What were the tires at the end?
Who's that?
77.84.
Julian.
Really interesting that we ended up on the right front that second run. So if
Oh,
I
yeah,
were to split the difference on my approaches there,
Alright,
maybe
put it
we
up
would have
to
had
you,
ourselves
Nick,
a
kid.
good long run truck. Maybe it was just the lighter fuel as well that second run, making things a little bit different. Probably a mix of both, but either way, getting a top 5. One of only 7 on the lead lap, so the 1 kicked some butt in this one, although the 3 wasn't too far behind with 4-second gap. The 11 gets around us, beats us. A really good run for the 11 truck. And we'll see what incidents did happen out here. I know there's got to be a couple, even if they didn't bring out a yellow. So here we are, lap 4. The 12 losing it, but he keeps it straight, using the wall a little bit. Gonna get plenty of wall hits, so we'll try to skip through those a little bit faster when we got guys that are on their own like this. Although this is gonna be a big one. Six, kind of just running over the 12 on the exit of 2. Were they even on the same lap? No, the 6 just kind of dumps him instead of going around him. I don't see how the 6 couldn't have just run a little bit higher here, backed up early, and then got a run to get around him on the outside here instead of just running him over. Probably would have been fine just doing that, but instead he ruins the 12's race, even though he was already he had his own issues already. 7 truck, whoa! Really snaps loose on a mid-corner. Probably had a lot of wheel in it for it to snap right there, but he holds on to it. These are just tire readings, I think.
That's the end of the session.
Judging by about what time of the race we're at right now. Skip ahead a little bit. Here's me. Is this me hitting the wall or my tires? My tires. Okay. Leader's getting his tire reading on lap 52. Whoa. Got some pit stops going down there. More of my tires screaming out in agony. Oh, the 4 had an issue right here on his long run. Is this what took him out of it? Ooh, pretty decent hit on the wall right there. And he just calls it quits. That's so strange to me, because I don't think that was enough to warrant ending his race. I didn't even see this happening. Or him like cutting low like that. Because I would have passed him right there for the position. I didn't even notice. Here's me doing my pit entry. Again, probably not the fastest way to do it, but works for me. Here's the normal person way to do it, I guess. And then turn down right there, although he was a little bit late on it, and he ends up missing it. That's part of why I don't do it like that, because I feel like on the old tires, it's really tough to get it to turn there. And not only do I worry about missing it, but I feel like it's slow when you try to have to turn it down there, to slow it down a bunch to get it to turn. So I like doing that more direct approach. Wall hits and such, and then this is after the race, I think. Yeah, it would have been. Alright, so that was it. For all your incidences, are just guys goofing around. 16 drifting it around the corners. And that will do it for this one. So we will look at the race results page now. Bring that up for you to see. 29 iRating gained. 34-14 strength of field. To get a top 5 in a field that strong feels pretty good. It'll earn us 163 championship points. We are full 2/10 off of the best lap that the leader earned, but that's okay. Let's see here. Here are the rest of your results. Scrolling down. Don't know if we would have been able to beat the 4 unless he pulled off the way he did. I think he was in front of us before the pit stops, so that would have been tough. Huge gap behind us after the top 5. 10 seconds on the 10 truck. Unfortunately, about 20 seconds to the leader, so certainly not fast enough for a win, but at least we were plenty fast enough for the top 5, I guess. So, solidly decent, I guess you could call it. But thank you for joining me on that one. Darlington's such a fun track. Really enjoy it. And I hope you enjoyed watching. Appreciate you, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.